All right, y'all. So, woman says she saw a vampire at Beyonce's concert. Now, this happened in Atlanta, according to this woman. And I guess I'll just let her tell the story because she's the one who says that she saw something. So, let's go.
This video, but I really think I saw a vampire at the Beyonce concert. I was at night 4 in Atlanta, and I love Beyonce. Like, I go to all her concerts. This is probably like my 5th or 6th Beyonce concert, and I never experienced anything like this. So the vibes were amazing. Like, we were having a great time. Everything was great up until the end when I started getting like this eerie feeling. And I was just like, you need to go. And I always leave concerts early because ain't nobody trying to get caught up in that mess, like trying to get an Uber, waiting hours, none of that stuff. So I'm walking down the stairs. I had to walk down a flight of stairs because I was like 100 level. I was in the suites. So I had to like walk down a flight of stairs, and I'm walking down the stairs, and this guy is walking up the stairs. He's by himself. He's like wearing like obviously like the Beyonce cowboy giddy up type of outfit. I look him dead in his eyes and I smile because I'm always smiling at people, right? And he looks me dead in my eyes. He gives me like the most eerie smile I've ever seen, and his eyes turn red. And then I freeze, and then he keeps walking, and then I look back at him and he's gone, like he disappeared, like, and literally like he just disappeared out of nowhere. Now, I'm not trying to be like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but I think like concerts and stuff, I think that's when they feel comfortable enough to come out. So I don't know, y'all. Tell me if you guys have ever experienced anything like this, if you've ever seen somebody's eyes do that. And yeah, it was just creepy.
You remember the video we just watched with Solange, Beyonce's sister, and the altar that she had, and Solange's art studio that is essentially a place of worship for these African false gods that she worships. On top of that, you remember that video that I made, The Dark Truth Behind Hip Hop, something like that. Something like that. The celebrity witch in that video who was talking about Oshun and Beyonce. On top of that, you already know the whole thing with like the, plug-in with the Bible pages on the menstrual and all. On top of that, you seen the horses, and like they tell you exactly what they're into. And people still come into agreement with it because they're intoxicated by the frequency of the music. And so they follow these individuals wherever they lead them, even if they don't even know where they're going. I saw a video from that night. So she said Atlanta night 4. I think this is Atlanta night 4. Let me see. I believe this is Atlanta night 4. Cleanse me of my sins. So she said, cleanse me of my sins. Cleanse me of my sins. My un-American life. Okay, I'm going to turn it down just from the standpoint of the music and copyright. But just listen. Well, not listen. Just look at her. This is Atlanta night 4. People in the comments said this is Sasha Fierce. This ain't Beyonce no more. This is Sasha Fierce. She also has like drag queens dancing next to her, which I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry for being hot. So there's a part where I don't know. This part right here. And then these things come down. I don't know what she's doing, bro. And then the drag queens come out. What are they saying? What is that chant? It sound like, I don't know what the heck just happened there. It sounded like some ritualistic type of chant. I don't know what was going on there. What is this? So this is also from night 4. Says she cries and gets emotional and says that Atlanta was basically the loudest, most lit crowd of the tour. She got people holding signs in the crowd that say my name. My name is this. My name is whatever. Say my name, please. You know what I was thinking as I was watching this? Humans were not made to receive worship. We were made to worship, specifically to worship God. But we were not made to receive worship, right? So when we receive worship as humans, strange things start to happen to us. And we start to believe that we are more significant than we actually are. And that comes with a whole side effects. A whole side effects. It sounded better in my head before it came out of my mouth. But that comes with a whole realm of consequences. That's better. When we start to receive worship in this way, because we were not built for this. We were not built for it. We were not built for it. So I don't know about the whole vampire thing. Listen, I'm not studied in the world of vampires, but I do believe in the spiritual realm. I do believe in the demonic. I do believe in dark spirits that exist in the spiritual realm. I do believe in all of that. And it's not hard to find that Beyoncé and people close to her, specifically her sister, they subscribe to this type of ancestral worship. And some might even say that they're witches. Some might even say that. I think you have to be extremely careful because, like I said, music is an entryway. And we can't always control what music does to us. There are certain frequencies of music that can literally make us cry if that frequency is played. There are certain frequencies in music that can literally make us angry if that frequency is played, and so on and so forth. And these artists, they understand that, and they manipulate those frequencies in order to make you feel a certain type of way. So, yeah, man, like, I don't know. People call us crazy. People say we're just constantly looking for the dark side of stuff. But the reality is we live in a world where this stuff exists. Demons exist. The spiritual realm exists. It does. Anyway, I wonder what y'all think. Get in my comments, like this video. I'm out, y'all. I gotta go to bed. Well, I gotta go do something. I might take a bath. I'm out, y'all.